Hello, Taurus. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for you, Taurus, for the week of February 22nd through the 28th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now keep in mind, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. You can obtain a private reading by clicking the link to my website below. And also, be sure to watch your rising sign as well as your moon sign, as they might resonate with you more for this particular week. And for this week, I am using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating this week. Okay, Taurus, first card, 9 of Wands. Next, 5 of Wands and 5 of Swords. Now your overall energy for the week, King of Pentacles. And your directional card for the week, Peaks of Joy. And your crystal for the week, Malachite. Okay, Taurus. Well, at first glance, Taurus, your cards are indicating you're very much on the defensive this week. You have not one but 2 cards with the number 5 energy, which is a difficult energy. So the bottom half, your 3 cards down here, are indicating the difficulty. And your top cards here are your strength this week, Taurus. So first, starting with your overall energy here, you've got the King of Pentacles. This is actually your card, Taurus. So this is your strength, your endurance, your perseverance this week. As the overall energy, which is going to get you through what I'm going to call kind of a difficult week here. Your energies are one this week of being ambitious. You're being practical. This is in regards to business, managing your own resources, Taurus. It is your own inner strength, Taurus, that is going to carry you through the week. Don't let it get you down, as the energy is one here that's just going to be temporary. So with this energy as your overall energy for the week, Taurus, you're going to be strong as the bull that you are. Now your first card here, this is your anchor card for your reading. And it's kind of going to be the energy and focus for the week. It's the 9 of Wands. You're very guarded based on past experience, and you're just kind of standing watch, waiting for the other shoe to drop. Right now, Taurus, you're experiencing what I'm going to call some letdowns, is what I'm picking up, or some unfortunate turn of events. And this is just temporary. Now, the one message with the 9 of Wands showing up is that it could be coming in and serving as a warning. And this is more specifically in regards to the law of attraction. Could be that you think you know what to expect, and so you have your defenses up to protect yourself based on your possibly recent past experience. And even though you learn from the experience, there's always the possibility that things will turn out differently than what you're expecting. Sometimes people can surprise us. So be careful, Taurus, of a self-fulfilling prophecy, because if you're expecting the worst and you're down in the dumps, is the energy that I'm picking up. Sometimes when you expect the worst, that's exactly what you end up getting. And that is the law of attraction at work. So you do need to have that persevering spirit And your cards are indicating with the King of Pentacles that this is what's going to see you through for this week. Now, the number 9 energy of this card is one where if you really examine and review right now, you will notice how you got to where you are through your own choices. So you're certainly not a victim. So don't act like it, Taurus. And if you're not happy with your current position, make a choice to change it up. Do something different. Now, the Nine of Wands is Sagittarius's card, a very fiery but sometimes unpredictable energy, and it's ruled by the moon, which sometimes keeps things hidden in the shadows. And with a full moon at the end of the week, the moon's energy can be affecting you this week. So keep that in mind, Taurus. Now, the Nine of Wands is associated with your third chakra. That is your navel chakra, and that is in regards to your will and determination. So I do believe, Taurus, you are going to stand your ground. It's appearing you're going to be a little bit defensive based on something you just experienced. But maintain a positive attitude for the week, despite the energy of your next 2 cards here. Now, your next card is the Five of Wands. And this is coming through as just stiff competition. This also has the energy of disagreements, differences of opinion, different viewpoints. And I'm picking up that might be what you're feeling at this time. The Five of Wands could be that you have some problems to solve. It is a card of conflict. And you might have some dealings with a Leo individual, very fiery energy, and maybe someone who's a little bit too extravagant. This card is ruled by Saturn, so it's about, for you, Taurus, to just maintain self-control. This is especially in regards to deciding when to pick your battles and when to just let things go. Now, 5 is that energy that presents a challenge. And it can be in regards to something that is new for you, Taurus. You're working out the kinks. You might say, whatever it is that you're involved with, the number 5 energy can shake things up. It can break old habits. Sometimes you feel like you're just being passed through fire to be made stronger. It's kind of that feet to the fire kind of energy. And 5 here is the number of the throat chakra, which is concerned with communication. So somehow there might be some misinterpretation in regards to communicating back and forth with someone, maybe this Leo. And once again, this is a card that has to deal with your third chakra, so your will and determination. And I feel that because your overall energy, the King of Pentacles, which has everything to do with ambition and success, that you're just going to persevere and move forward through this week and this energy. Now, your next card here, the Five of Swords. Now, this is another conflict card. This is arguments. This is feeling attacked. This can be where you're in a circumstance where you might say things that you really can't take back afterwards. And for some Taurus individuals, this is some kind of scenario where you're standing your ground to prove that you're right. So it's kind of that winning at all costs type of energy, which is really not the most important thing right now, especially for your energy and for the cards this week. Now, the Five of Swords is Aquarius's card, so you might be dealing with an air sign this week where they're possessing this kind of energy where they want to win at all costs. And since this card is ruled by Venus, this could be in regards to something you love doing. It could also be a friendship, could be some kind of relationship. And with the number 5 energy of this card, it's just shaking things up and making things difficult for you. And once again, with this being the number 5 energy, so we're talking about the throat chakra, the communication. So a lot of your difficulty could be through some form of communication this week, Taurus, where things are being perceived possibly in the wrong manner, or somebody that you're dealing with here just has the attitude of winning at all costs. Now, let's take a look at your oracle card for your direction for the week. And you have peaks of joy. Look at this energy. It looks so promising. So, your card here is indicating that you're coming close to a sense of achievement, and you've worked really hard for it, Taurus. You are surrounded by people who support you in your endeavor. And this card's indicating that events are kind of lining up to bring you to the next level of your life. So it will be bringing in some harmony and balance. So just be positive, be grateful for what you have. And with this card, you just see this is a very uplifting energy, and she's headed towards this beautiful butterfly. And butterflies just represent transformation, like shedding off the old in order to become something more beautiful and free. And yet, everything that this card is exhibiting. So, know that you're going to have what the card says here, peaks of joy, just maybe not particularly this week, Taurus. Now, your angels and guides here are suggesting the malachite crystal, which is an indication that Mother Nature is calling to you, Taurus. It's indicating you're spending too much time indoors, so try to get outdoors into nature. Now, depending on the weather where you live, and if it is cold and snowy, even just a short walk around the block will get you out in nature. Feeling the elements, the cold, crisp air can just get you to tap into nature as well, as much as the warmth from the sun would in summer. This is just about getting out and feeling Mother Nature, tapping into the elements, whether it's winter, spring, fall, or summer. And in this way, you can ground your energy, feel refreshed, and then realize when you get back home how great your energy level will be. Now, your numerology for your 3 base cards here is number 19, which reduces to 10, which is indicating completion. So, what you might be experiencing this week, Taurus, know that is extremely short lived. And by reducing number 10 down to 1, you will quickly begin with new pursuits. So, in summary, for this week, Taurus, not to worry, because here these are minor arcana cards, and this energy here won't last very long. You have the overall energy of the King of Pentacles, which is your card, your energy. It's amplified to carry you through this week. The Nine of Wands is kind of what you're focused on because something has put you on the defensive. And this is based on possibly a very recent experience. Just be careful that you're not expecting the worst to happen or to happen again, as the law of attraction is always at work. And if you think the worst, that might be exactly the energy that you're drawing to you. Now, your 5 of Wands and your 5 of Swords card is that number 5, difficult energy. Both these cards are indicating some kind of conflict where there might be a Leo or an Aquarius that is possibly giving you a hard time, wanting to win with their viewpoint on things. This is short-lived energy. It will be gone after this week. So focus on your direction oracle card here, peaks of joy. as this is indicating your life will soon be filled with happiness to share with others. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement that you worked really hard for, Taurus. So there are things lining up behind the scenes for you to kind of just bring you to that next level that you're trying to reach, Taurus. And your angels and guides are suggesting the malachite crystal, as you can always draw upon nature to get grounded and for fresh inspiration to kind of reset your chakras, you might say. So if you can, depending on the weather or your circumstances, go for a walk. Maybe a 10 to 15-minute walk to just feel the elements, whatever they may be, wind, snow, or sun, to kind of just reset your energy. And when you return home, you will feel refreshed. And your numerology here is indicating by being number 10 that it is done. Don't dwell on it, as reducing it further down to number 1 is indicating you're already going to be seeking out what's the next thing. New pursuits, Taurus. So, Taurus, your bottom row of your cards here are indicating some type of conflict that you're going to be dealing with this week. It will be short lived, not to worry. And your 3 cards above are showing you have the perseverance to get through. You're headed towards this wonderful energy here of peaks of joy and getting out in nature and grounding and resetting your chakras, your energy. And it's going to do wonders to get you through this week. No worries here, Taurus, because you are indeed Taurus the bull. You will persevere. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe and help support my channel if you haven't already. And for private readings, click on my website link below. Love and abundance to my Taurus family.